Today we're going to talk about a few things that can help when welding in corners or doing fillet welds or 90-degree welds in auto body repair. One of the most important things is to make sure that the nozzle, this cone part, sits out in front of the welding tip a little bit. And this is how I like to set up the welder right here. Another thing that can really help out is now that you have the tip set back in the nozzle, you can use it as a guide and set it right down on the workpiece. Whether you're welding flat or doing a fillet, you can use that cone as a guide. Now that you can use the cone as a tool, we can put it right here and move from one flat piece to the 90-degree piece in one swoop of your gun, using it like that. So you're going to start welding on this piece and move up to this piece. So you'll twist the gun like that and you'll get a perfect weld from down here to up here. Also, many times in auto body, you'll be going from clean metal to rusty. It's always better to start on the clean metal and then go to the rusty. You'll start with a nice weld here and then roll the gun over to the dirty. Last thing, sometimes it seems that it goes better from the low piece, the bottom piece, to the top, rather than rolling from the top down to the bottom. So I like to put it right in this crease, start over here, and roll to the top. So I start here, pull the trigger, up to the top, up to the top, up to the top. Finally, you always want to be welding the cleanest metal possible, so you might have to sand or grind this. And when I mention putting the cone or the nozzle on the work, it's always when we're doing spot welds. So in this situation, if you're using your right hand, you'll be rolling like this. If you're using your left hand, you'll be rolling like this. So we'll first try it right. If that doesn't work, we'll go left. And it did bubble up because we're waiting for the gas to come out of the line. Here's an up-close shot of those welds, and the gas wasn't in the line here. This one's a little bit small but effective, and this is really what you're aiming for. Here's an up-close shot of all those welds. And the last one is not pretty, but it's effective. And another shot of those welds after they were cleaned up. Now we'll seam seal it, prime it, and paint it. After the seam sealer was applied, this is what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this video on some tips that might help with fillet welds or any other welds you have in auto body repair. If you did enjoy it and you'd like to get my latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.